What's up everybody, it's Global Economy, and welcome back to Global Economy. Today, we're tackling a question I've been getting a lot lately. How does the cost of living in the US really stack up against India? We're talking rent, groceries, transportation, the whole 9 yards. Whether you're thinking about making a move, planning a trip, or just curious, this video is for you. We're going deep on the numbers so you can see exactly where your money goes further. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Alright, let's break down this cost of living index. Now this index factors in things like rent, groceries, transportation, and other everyday expenses. The higher the number, the more expensive it is to live there. What we're seeing is the US consistently ranks higher, meaning it's generally more expensive to live in the US than in India. But, and this is a big but, this is just an average, the actual cost can vary wildly depending on where you live in each country. We're talking big city living versus a smaller town, coastal areas versus inland. It all comes down to location, location, location. Let's talk rent, because this is where things get really interesting. In major US cities like New York or San Francisco, get ready to shell out some serious cash for a tiny apartment. I'm talking $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000 or more per month. Meanwhile, you can find some pretty incredible apartments in the heart of Mumbai or Delhi for a fraction of the price. Now, it's not always apples to apples in terms of size or amenities, but the difference in rent can be staggering. But here's the thing, guys. Move outside those major US cities and you might be surprised at what you can find. There are plenty of smaller cities and towns where rent is way more affordable. Chapter 3. Grocery hacks, eating well on any budget. Alright, let's talk food. In general, groceries tend to be cheaper in India compared to the US. We're talking about fresh produce, lentils, rice, spices, all those staples that form the base of so many delicious Indian dishes. However, imported goods, processed foods, and certain cuts of meat can get pricey in both countries. Now, eating out is where India really shines. You can find incredible street food for a couple of bucks, and even sit-down meals at local restaurants can be super affordable. That being said, the US does have its fair share of affordable dining options, especially if you know where to look. Think ethnic restaurants, food trucks, and those hole-in-the-wall gems that have been around for decades. Chapter 4. Getting around transportation costs, compared. Alright, let's get you moving. In the US, having a car is practically a necessity in many areas, especially if you're not living in a major city with robust public transportation. But that car ownership comes at a cost. Gas, insurance, maintenance, it all adds up. Public transportation in India, on the other hand, is incredibly affordable, with extensive train and bus networks connecting even remote areas. Plus, you've got auto rickshaws and taxis which can be super cheap, especially if you're good at negotiating. Of course, traffic in India can be, well, let's just say, challenging. But if you're looking to save money on transportation, India takes the cake. Chapter 5. Healthcare and education, investing in your future. Okay, let's talk about two big ones, healthcare and education. In the US, healthcare can be crazy expensive, even with insurance. A simple doctor's visit can set you back hundreds of dollars, and don't even get me started on hospital bills. India, on the other hand, has a universal healthcare system, meaning everyone has access to basic healthcare services at little to no cost. Now, the quality of care can vary widely, and private hospitals are an option for those who can afford it. Education in the US can also be expensive, especially for higher education. College tuition has been skyrocketing, and student loan debt is a major issue. India has a more affordable education system, but competition for spots at top universities is fierce. So, which country wins the cost of living battle? So there you have it, a breakdown of the cost of living in the US versus India. Ultimately, the best place to live depends on your individual circumstances, priorities, and lifestyle. If you prioritize affordability, access to healthcare, and a vibrant culture, India might be the perfect fit. But if you value convenience, a high standard of living, and career opportunities in certain fields, the US might be a better choice. No matter where you choose to put down roots, remember to do your research, weigh your options, and make the best decision for you. Thanks for watching. If you found this comparison helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful videos. Let us know in the comments which country you think offers a better cost of living.